I think I figured it out, but I'm not sure. I just want to watch a couple of videos. Also, streaming on YouTube and Kick. I have not done that before, so it's kind of weary. Plus, my plan was to take pictures, post reels, then go live. But I was so eager to go live, so I'm going live instead. First, it like kind of bothers me because I don't like doing things out of order. I don't think I know how to do the 3 platforms that I'm on right now, plus Instagram and TikTok. I didn't try TikTok. I want to see if I can try TikTok. That's right. I can't because they force you to do it through the studio, TikTok studio. And that's not gonna work. They used to let you do it through OBS and not have to do it specifically through TikTok. Okay. I wanted to show. I was watching a YouTube video, and this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to show y'all, like, sorry, my dad be sending a whole bunch of IG reels, and I just have to watch them. But I wanted to show, like, my new setup. I kind of tightened some things up. I hope I did. I honestly am gonna take that, I should take that lens off of my nail table because it's a lot further than I thought, and it's not bright enough. Like, you kind of can't really see anything. I did want to say, okay, so what I wanted to do was, I kind of wanted to play Apex. I was gonna sit and yap and watch a YouTube video. Not this one, even though this one's interesting. I also wanted to do the rest of these sets. I wanted to see if I could finish one of the sets that's on my table right now. I have 2 work in progresses, but I wanted to start an entirely new third one. Because it's easier and I can see it a little clearer than the other 2. Even though the other 2 are like so close to being done, and there's no reason I shouldn't know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm confused. Oh god, shut up. So, yeah, hold on. Let me just go through my different scenes because I'm so proud of myself. It's not even funny. Like, it's not funny. Okay, so here's my first camera. Here's my second camera. And then my. But that will be happening. Here's my sunroom. My cat is in there, but she's in her hammock, so you can't see her. I usually have it face down a little more. It's pretty bright in there because of the lights that I have on. And then I've got my nail table. I'm gonna go take that off and see if I hate it. Wow. I think that's much better. I think that is much, much better. I don't even know where the freaking lens cover is for this because it's a wide angle clip on. And I use it for my phone, but I had it clipped on a camera. That looks so much better. Why did it looks so far away. How annoying. How annoying. So yeah, all of those. I've been thinking about just adding another scene where you can see both of me, both angles of my rig at the same time, since I have it on this one. Nope, this one. This one. I'm watching a video right now of the fall of James Corden, some idiot who's like super annoying. I never subscribed to that kind of content. I thought it was cringy. It was like the Liza Koshy, whatever else, whoever else falls in that really cringe LA non-black creator sphere. Never cared. But I like watching his downfall.
Accused James Corden of stealing his jokes.
And he had a knife, basically, and he got his knife out.
So that's what I'm watching right now. I have, hold on, let me go back. So I still have these angles, but I have a thing where I can just kind of whip up my, like, I don't have to go in anymore. I used to go into the sources and change whether I wanted the PC monitor up or my PlayStation, which is on my TV, by the way. I'm playing PlayStation on my TV and it's going through my computer so you can see it through OBS. But I added that. I also, so, wait a minute. So this is my world view where you can see everything going on, including two of me. And then what I've got here is my dance studio, and that fourth, oh crap, I really don't like that I didn't move that alt angle. I'm gonna have to move it now. You guys are gonna see me move it now, because it's gonna piss me off. Oh, I don't like it. Don't like it, don't like it. There. There we go. The fourth camera that you're looking at is actually supposed to be like my most like mobile camera. I want to put it at my nail table to show me. It'll also go in my sunroom for when we're in my sunroom. I'm either doing makeup or taking pictures. But my vanity is behind this shoe rack that you can't, the shelf, like I know you can't see it in the corner, but you can see it in the mirror. There's two chairs. It's in the mirror. And then if I don't feel like showing my face, but I'm still locked in at the nail table, we can watch this YouTube video together. And I can be at the
Because he wanted my wallet and I didn't have any money, so he was going to stab me and he got his knife out.
I think that's nice. Or, like today, like I said, I'm going to be moving the alternate angle from the sunroom to the nail table so you can see me because I will be finishing a set. I don't know which one, okay? I don't know which one. But I'm finishing something, and I do need help with ideas because I am codependent when it comes to, like, actually everything, but when it comes to, like, feedback, I need feedback. I need, like, somebody to generate the foggy vision. I need someone to clarify it and be like, why don't you do da-da-da? And if it's something I hate, it makes me see exactly what I want to do. Or why don't you do da-da-da? And it's like exactly what I want to do, and it clears up. It's how it works. I had my family on the phone, so my dad I was on the phone with my uncle, and then my dad called, and then my dad had my sister hop in, and then my dad called his sister, which is my aunt. So we had me, my sister, my aunt, my dad on the phone, and I had to ask everybody whether the zebra buttons looked like zebra buttons. Not this one. The other one. I have other zebra buttons on there, and my dad was like, you need to make it more squiggly. And I was like, all right. But it was a little helpful dragging them into my nail process. Also this, because this was so annoying. Like, why would you give me a fucking BRB screen without the media? Like, you know what? I'm not gonna say that. But I have that for when I want to go shower or something. Because I was streaming, like, a lot, like, in November and, like, a smidgen of December. Part of October. And I was, doing it right when I got out of bed because I was just wanting to do something, and that was all I could do. and I would go and make my breakfast, and I would not have the ability to show, like, y'all whatever it was that we were looking at, because I probably watched a YouTube video or something before playing Texas Chainsaw, which I have not played, but I have been watching YouTube videos, but I have not been playing since streaming because I want to keep my gaming for content, TCM especially. But I just played a really good Apex game earlier, dude. I was mauling people with the Buster Rifle. Fuck. It was such a good game. And I was like, God damn it, this is such a good game to stream. I didn't stream it. I don't even want to be, like, publicly hosting. I just feel like a serious sense of scopophobia. Nina's bothering me when I said it like that.
Like that, and it came down like that, and I really panicked. I thought, this is it, I'm too young to know what's happening. And as it came down like that, right at the last minute, I went, "Oi, mate." And he went, "What is it?"
If someone tries to mug you, it's just immediate. So if someone comes up and
knee
goes,
is bothering
give me your
me.
wallet, man, give me your phone, just go, "You're never going to believe what's happened." If you just go, stuff like that, never guess what. Honestly.
This came after a fan pointed out the similarity, with Fielding responding on Twitter, "Yes, I believe this is my material." Just like the Crick allegations, the accusations of joke theft never really gained traction outside of the United Kingdom and didn't go much further than just some British comedy circles. But it would add to the growing list of reasons to hate
really
James
need to
Corden.
take
By
pictures and
2019,
make a
Corden
reel.
would piss off the
So
industry by
bad.
allegedly attending a Writers Guild meeting
I
without
only have
members of
one
its staff. He
idea.
would then be accused by one of his writers for promoting a lower pay.
I only have one really solid idea right now, and it's not... It's good. It's actually kind of funny. It's kind of an old sound, but I have, like, an allegiance to reusing old sounds that people don't use anymore. But I need, like, 4 real ideas or something. I don't know. It's there. It's all there. It's there. Like, I can see it. I can taste it. I can taste it. But I can't, like, decide. I don't know. Oh, not...
For entry-level writers, and in response to this, James Corden tweeted he was advocating
Oh
for
yeah,
interns
I
to gain more
added...
opportunities. However, the
So I
proposal...
used to have this ring light, and I would dangle it over, like, top at the worst angle. Hated it so much. It's actually supposed to go to my nail table for packaging videos. But I had to move it because I just hated how it wouldn't get... It was, like, such a harsh overhead, and I have, like, harsh, like, features. Like, my face is, like, I have harsher features. I do. And so I was like, what do I do? I found that there are literal flat slab lights that go for people who have, like, corporate meetings at home. Bought those bitches. And now I have 2 lights giving me a balanced shine on either side of my face. That's actually how I do my photography. That's why I'm so reflector reliant. I use the sun for one side, and then I use the reflector for the other to counter the harsh lighting. I can't do too much harsh lighting on one side of my face. That's just, I'm really anal about it. So I did actually add that on top of a better Cam 1. And then I put my Cam 2 up there. This one actually can be mobile. I have 2 mobile cameras. I decided I wanted to keep this one stable. Got different cameras to, excuse me, to counter the fact that I don't want to move my studio camera. Yeah, I got new lights. I like them a lot. I got new swimsuits. I'm usually supposed to do my swimsuit shopping in the winter before my birthday or just after New Year's, and I did it a little late. So I kind of got the swimsuits that were available and not the ones that I wanted. There's a lot of, like, new stuff that I got that I would try on, but I just, like, have lost my, like, enthusiasm while being in front of the camera. Like, I feel like I'm 30 times more awkward, less comfortable to, like, even be like, guys, I'm gonna show you guys my new outfits. Like, I would totally do that. And right now, I don't want to do that. I feel bad. I would rather do that. I think I did a decent job on fixing this up, though. I like it a lot. I was like, I've been sitting here for the past week and a half, just like uploading, or I'll open up my program and I just kind of stare at it. Like, look at it. I'm just like go through like the scenes, like, wow, like I'm just such a fucking genius. I'm such a genius. I'm so happy.
Effectively meant that he would be getting interns and giving them all of the responsibilities of staff-level writers while paying them less. Later that year, James Corden attempted what should have been a harmless promotional stunt by hosting a Reddit Ask Me Anything to promote a carpool karaoke special, but instead of discussing the show, the thread quickly filled with users hating on Corden, calling him an... One top comment would read, James, thanks for doing the AMA. I don't really know your work, but I have one question. I've heard you're in... Is that true? Another comment read, my brother's girlfriend played one of your videos on my YouTube and now it keeps recommending more. Do you know how to make it stop? And others would ask more bluntly if he had ever considered being funny or likable. Some users asked if it was possible to bring Craig Ferguson back as the host, and another would post under the name James Corden is, claiming they had attended a live taping of A League of Their Own, and according to the post, apparently during the taping, Corden threw multiple tantrums over minor issues and was extremely rude to the production staff. Another story would gain traction when a user claimed they saw Corden at a London restaurant called Manchurian Legends, and according to the post, he behaved massively entitled, allegedly yelling at waitstaff and acting aggressively. The commenter would hilariously describe him as a boozy panda, and as a result, this thread quickly went viral. Hey James, you won't remember me, but me and my friends sat at a table next to you, and Harry Styles and some others, in Manchurian Legends in London's Chinatown about 6 years ago. We didn't bother you, but you were a massively entitled who yelled and treated waitstaff like, and when one of my party politely suggested you calm down, you got really aggressive and threatening in a chubby way, like a boozy panda. So my question is this, why did Harry seem so cool and you were such a massive throbbing bellend? Now, this disastrous Q&A was made even worse because it seemed like Corden and his team still responded, but only to positive questions that asked about carpool karaoke. Ultimately, this embarrassing public skewering was driving an even greater wedge between Corden's friendly on-screen persona and the prick reputation he had formed on.
There was actually a YouTube video I was watching earlier that I really wanted to watch while live because I wanted to see, I really wanted to see if she had a crucial, controversial moment. Oh, I just realized I'm on a different YouTube account, and I should be realistically on my public YouTube account. Not that the other one's supposed to be anonymous, it's just I prefer to have different, you know how the algos be? The algos be algoing, and I want my algorithm a little different for my professional. Damn, I don't know where I was in this video. I wanted to see, so she's got a lot, they've got a lot of, like, really monumental days on Twitter in this YouTube video, but I wanted to see if Hard R Navy was in here, because that one was so fucking funny. But this was something I wanted to watch.
Well, we can't talk about social media in South Africa without acknowledging the hugely powerful cultural identity known as Black Twitter.
You know you're black if black moms be like, and we're scared of getting dragged by Black Twitter.
Black Twitter is Twitter. It's a congregation, a community.
Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes.
Why you always crying? And I remember being like, I literally have a Snapchat video of me and my friends, like, Snapchat, dude. I just get like a lot of PTSD on like anything that pertains to like pre-2019. I can't do it, but it's so funny. It's really funny. But I have like a video of me and my friends in my kitchen. I'm like, green beans, and they catch on. And then like her older sister, like my friend's older sister, was like, tomatoes, chicken. I like yanked the phone back to my face, like, yeah, because it was so fucking funny. It was really funny. It was really,
The
really,
collective
really funny.
voice known as Black Twitter is always on.
There's a corner of the internet that has always felt like a living, breathing digital community for Black people that we know as Black Twitter. Twitter emerged in the late 2000s as social media platforms began reshaping communication. Black Twitter was birthed within a few years of its launch. It wasn't a formal organization, a membership group, or even a clearly defined community. Instead, it was an organic cultural phenomenon where a network of Black users used humor, commentary, activism, and storytelling that transformed Twitter into one of the most influential cultural spaces on the internet. It's the way it functioned as a real-time town hall, cultural archive, and meme hub all at once, while also using collaborative humor to call out racism. From live reactions to award shows and television premieres, to amplifying social justice movements, to creating viral celebrities overnight, Black Twitter's ability to make people laugh through world and cultural events is why it's so iconic. Its influence became so undeniable that academics, journalists, and filmmakers began documenting its impact. In 2024, Hulu released the documentary series Black Twitter, A People's History. Over the years, Black Twitter has given the internet...
I've already seen the first part of this YouTube video, so I'm gonna go pee.
Some of the most unforgettable viral moments, from legendary online beefs and internet threads, to social media mishaps, to real-world events that brought millions of people together in solidarity and humor. You guys know that I love to give you random Black history. So in this video, I wanted to take a look back at some of the most memorable moments in Black Twitter's history. Keisha Cole and her fish plates. The Keisha Cole selling fish plates joke is one of those classic Black Twitter drags that came from a mix of real controversy, plus internet exaggeration, and Black community humor about falling off. The meme around Keisha Cole really started when she became known for being very outspoken on Twitter, especially when critiquing other artists, and Black Twitter tends to turn outspoken celebrities who have declined in popularity into running jokes if public opinion flips. During Beyoncé's 2013 Super Bowl halftime show reunion with Destiny's Child, Keisha tweeted, "I think I was frightened to blink for a second. Then Michelle sung and woke my ass up from my daze. She always f***ing up the grooves." That tweet caused massive backlash because 1, Beyoncé was at peak world dominance. Number 2, DC3 is sacred territory. And number 3, Michelle Williams already had a history of being unfairly clowned online, so Black Twitter started side-eyeing her. A few days later, still dealing with backlash, she tweeted, "Oh, and by the way, it's still f*** old girl lame ass," among other tweets. Later in 2013, Keisha criticized Beyonce's song Bow Down / I've Been On, tweeting, "Can't stand when people all self-righteous when it's convenient. First women need to stick together, now better bow." Shaking my head. This made the Beehive go into full attack mode, of course. And historically, arguing with Beyonce's fan base never goes well. And plus, Beyonce is a beloved public figure, so Keisha was getting attacked from all angles. Black Twitter began joking about her career decline using a very specific online trope. When singers fall off, Black people joke that they'll end up selling plates at community events or outside concerts and award shows. They had already done the same thing to Love and Hip Hop and G-Unit artist Olivia in the past. The meme exploded when tweets started circulating like, "Keisha Cole selling fish plates outside the BET Awards right now." So anytime there was an award show on, for example, the Grammys, the hashtag Keisha Cole outside the Grammys would trend, clowning her as a has-been. And this went on for years. Even still to this day low-key. The Pilgrim couple. But it's not just celebrities. Regular random users on the app would accidentally become the running gag as well. One of Black Twitter's most famous viral moments started with something completely innocent. A pair simply posting a photo of themselves dressed up for a winter formal back in January 2015. Both individuals, known online at the time as @Quellium and @TickleBitties, shared photos of themselves posing confidently.
I had to go biddies, the way she said.
in coordinated outfits for the event. The woman wore a long forest green dress, while her guy friend paired a fitted button-up shirt, high-waisted bottoms, suspenders, with a wide-brim hat. Fits that were very old-fashioned inspired. But as history has shown time and time again, posting online means opening yourself up to the court of public opinion. And Black Twitter wasted absolutely no time holding court. Within hours, the image...
Does it say 2014? Because I think I remember being on Twitter. I was 14, but I think I was on Twitter when this happened. But I was 14 on Twitter begging for the MadCon boys to follow me back. So I can't exactly say that I was like, I was like there from the beginning, but I do remember these pictures circulating, like, yo. And then some of the... It said, when your Louisiana purchase check come through.
began circulating far beyond their original posts. Users across the platform began jokingly comparing the couple's
I want to
outfits
see the hard R Navy. That one was fucking funny. I don't even remember what that was. What year it was.
With many tweets playfully suggesting they looked like they had stepped out of colonial America, slavery, or antebellum era portraits. The jokes range from lighthearted historical comparisons to fictional backstories, imagining the couples starring in period dramas or historical reenactments. Despite being the center of a viral roast, the two handled the attention like champs and joined in on the humor and laughed along with commentators. As the tweet spread, the photo officially entered Black Twitter meme history and still to this very day circles Twitter at least twice a year.
You guys remember the Meet Me in Temecula joint?
Oh man. I like totally didn't care about this one.
Funniest moments in my life.
You know what? I just realized I have this going through my speaker. My bad. And I need to put this through my headphones. Oh, I don't want to put these on! Hate that for me.
Like literally.
Stop it. Okay. I hate that so much. I really don't want to do this, but I gotta. Stupid. Just work!
Who got in.
Or
To
okay. Or
a back and forth debate about Kobe Bryant.
And it gets so heated that the dude says that he
I
wants
fixed
to fight
it!
Meet me in
I forgot! I took a break and I forgot!
But weeks before that photo took over Black Twitter, the entire timeline was closely following a beef.
Sorry, I fucked it up for like 20 minutes. How long have I been live? 25 minutes. Sorry.
A little too far. The phrase "meet me in Temecula" traces back to one of Black Twitter's earliest and most absurd internet beefs, which unfolded on Christmas Day in 2014. That holiday, two well-known Twitter personalities found themselves locked in an argument about basketball, specifically the legacy and performance of Los Angeles Lakers superstar Kobe Bryant. At the time, Kobe was entering the later years of his career, and debates about whether he was still an elite player were common across sports media and social media alike. Twitter user @SnottyDrippin publicly criticized Kobe Bryant's performance during a game against the Phoenix Suns, suggesting that the aging basketball icon was no longer the dominant player he once was. Another user @MyTweetsRealAF, whose real name is reportedly Dave, strongly disagreed. The sports debate quickly escalated into personal insults and got increasingly aggressive.
Russell Westbrook the best SG in the NBA right now.
This is pretty stupid.
The Spurs would be better without Whitewash Duncan.
And so is this. Idiot, sarcasm doesn't work when you're comparing a player who's hurting his team shooting 38% versus a 16-11 guy on a winning team.
During the heated exchange, at Snotty Drippin', whose real name is James, tweeted,
Let's go, loser. Temecula.
as a challenge to settle the disagreement through a physical fight. Instead of dismissing the threat, at My Tweets Real AF took it seriously.
Loser? I bet I don't lose the fight. Laughs you in San Diego, right?
RT, if My Tweets Real AF is not a real one on here, I'm real enough to meet and beat your ass. How's Temecula sound?
In an act that would ultimately cement the moment in internet history, David allegedly drove approximately 30 to 35 minutes from his home in Riverside, California, to the suburban city of Temecula on Christmas Day, fully prepared to engage in what he describes as fisticuffs. And he documented the road trip on the timeline. However, at Snotty Drippin' was never actually in Temecula. He was in Arizona spending Christmas with his mother, and the confrontation never happened. By the time it became clear that the fight would not occur, the story had already spread rapidly across Twitter. Users began circulating screenshots of the exchange, and the phrase "meet me in Temecula" quickly became a viral meme, and the entire timeline found the entire thing ridiculous, yet hilarious. User at My Tweets Real AF leaned into the viral attention by releasing a diss track aimed at Snotty Drippin' over the instrumental of Lil Wayne's song Believe Me.
Old school game like I played against the Pistons. I was playing my position. I was playing, I ain't pippin'. I was shooting for the misses. He was trolling for attention. I was rolling on the mission. We was knowing he was sipping. Big pippin' for his millions, but he really Diggy Simmons. That's the reason this was written.
In the wake of the beef, the guys did a few interviews of their own. In an interview with SB Nation, James described the entire situation as ridiculous and surreal, saying he never expected a typical argument on Twitter to escalate into someone offering to drive over 30 minutes on Christmas just to fight over an NBA opinion. He treated the situation as an example of how seriously people can take online sports debates. He said, "Sad thing is, this is like the 5th time someone I've never met in real life tried to fight me because of Twitter. A Knicks fan offered to fly out to fight me after the Knicks beat the Celtics in that series." The antagonist also joined Huffington Post Live's Mark Lamont Hill to talk about the events. Meanwhile, when reporters told Kobe Bryant about the bizarre Temecula saga, he reportedly laughed it off and summed up the drama with a fitting response, saying, "Mamba Army don't f*** around."
Best green bean casserole ever. I'm just eating. I'm chilling. I got my feet up. My toes is out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling in the house. And somebody's like, "Damn, you really about to go fight, bro?" And I'm like, "No, bro. I'm in Arizona."
That was me texting your ass.
Both men eventually moved on with their lives. The timeline cooled down, but the Temecula saga quietly became another legendary chapter in Black Twitter history, and is always brought up every year on its anniversary.
Believe it or not, it's been 10 years since the greatest Christmas story that was ever told. Meet me in Temecula.
Atlanta rapper Gucci Mane launched into an epic Twitter tirade on Monday, slamming some of hip-hop's biggest names, including Drake, Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, and Ciara. "Tell Drake he a true male groupie, I don't need you," one tweet read. "So Nicki, I didn't have you in ATL for 2 weeks, room rate $60 a night."
Gucci Mane's Twitter rant.
I can't believe I just had the stream running with the freaking speaker out loud like an idiot. I'm so critical of myself. I have to put my chair over my photography wagon because my cat likes to chill in it. So if you saw me putting a chair over my wagon on purpose, it's because I'm trying to keep my cat from chilling in it. I don't know why she does it. It's not a bed. It's not even comfortable. There's like sharp things in there. I have to keep her from going in there, so that's why. That's also why the blanket is on this ottoman, because I have to keep her from laying on that, or at least laying directly on it, because she sheds. And she also just tracks like dirt like everywhere. Like I'm about to clean the studio because she's the one that tracks all like the dust and fur and bull crap all over the floor. So I don't want her to get that on my ottoman. But yeah, I just thought like they're probably like Like, why is she moving a chair over the wagon? Bro, it's on purpose. I gotta. Like, I literally have to.
Another unforgettable Black Twitter moment happened in September 2013 when Gucci Mane logged on to Twitter and for several days straight went on one of the wildest tweeting sprees the platform had ever seen. Out of nowhere, Gucci started calling out a long list of artists and industry figures, including Nicki Minaj, T.I., Jeezy, Waka Flocka, and Tyga, accusing people, airing out industry drama, and posting unfiltered tweets in his very distinctive style.
Be a leader, not a crash dummy. They lie. Lie, lie, lie. Brainwashers. Y'all believe that. You stupid anyway. I can't rep Brick Squad. Every artist I bought a Brick Squad chain, let a nigga rob them for it. Every chain. Pitiful. Brick Squad. Big Guwap never gets robbed. Guwap don't get robbed. All Brick Squad members been shot. Think about it. Everyone but the CEO. Big Guwap never got his chain stolen. Y'all following a blind lady. Go get you a dog or a flashlight. I bought all them chains for y'all to let a nigga take from y'all. Nicki Minaj, Keisha Dior, Taraji P. Henson, and Monica. That's a street nigga fantasy. I got 10K a piece. I'm horny. Everybody wear tennis skirts. Megan Good might be the only one who can change Big Guwap. I'll cut all these hoes off though for Megan Good. She can have all Guwap money. Wop. If I'm so crazy, why y'all wives sucking my dick? Wop. Now Big Guwap is putting his artists up for sale. I'm sucker free. Anybody want my artist? Listen, 500 for Scooter, 1 mil for Waka, 250 for Thug. Everybody else keep that little money. I'm straight. Except Waka? No, I changed my mind. I'll keep Waka. Never mind. Waka included. Scooter 500K, Thug 250K. Waka 2 mil. Any trainers interested? I tried, but you faster than WAP. I gotta get in shape. I got 5K a week for a trainer. I prefer one with a fat ass.
The timeline exploded, and some people thought he had been hacked. Others thought it was promotion for a project. Many fans were genuinely concerned about his mental state. But Black Twitter did what it always does, react in real time. People were screenshotting the tweets, quoting them, trying to decode the punctuation, and turning the whole situation into a running commentary across the app.
I'm so mad, so upset, I just want to apologize. I've been drinking lean for 43 years now.
At the time, a lot of outlets described it as a meltdown or a cry for help, especially considering Gucci's legal troubles and struggles during that era. And in hindsight, that period really did end the mark of that chapter in his life. Because what makes this story even more interesting is what happened after. Not long after that era, Gucci Mane stepped away, served his time, got sober, and completely reinvented himself. When he returned to the public eye in 2016, fans were shocked at his transformation. He rebuilt his brand, continued releasing music, mentored newer artists, and turned his story into one of hip-hop's most notable comeback arcs. And on Black Twitter, people still remember exactly where they were when Gucci started tweeting. Paula's Best Dishes. The hashtag Paula's Best Dishes isn't as innocent as it sounds. It emerged in 2013 during one of the most explosive celebrity racism scandals of the decade, involving celebrity chef and Food Network star Paula Deen. Paula, who built her brand on Southern comfort food, hospitality, and her hit television show Paula's Best Dishes, faced intense public backlash after reports surfaced that she had admitted to using the N-word and making racist and anti-Semitic jokes. The revelations came from a videotape deposition connected to a workplace discrimination lawsuit filed by her former employee Lisa Jackson. Even more disturbing to many observers were allegations that
she like totally says it. I don't know if I should skip over it. It's crazy. The victim says it. I don't know if I should skip over it because some of these platforms is I don't know where he says it, like somewhere in here.
Expressed interest in hosting a plantation-themed wedding featuring black waiters dressed as enslaved people.
I told her at times I didn't have enough money to buy my own medication. We were sitting across the table, long table, and she said it didn't reach me. And she said, "Here's $100. Go buy your medicine."
Whether or not she used racial slurs, you feel all this is true?
Yeah, she wanted Jello Roll and I to dress like that as well.
At the wedding?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like Paula Deen is racist in that way?
I do.
Have you ever heard Paula Deen use the N-word?
She said,
Coming forward now to tell your story.
because they didn't give me what I deserve. They didn't give me nothing I deserve. Everything I got, I worked for it. Even my own co-workers think that I've been treated the best. They think I live in a mansion. And it's just time that everybody knows that Paula Deen don't treat me the way they think she treat me.
When the deposition details became public, outrage spread rapidly across news outlets and social media. As the controversy began dominating headlines, Black Twitter responded in a way that blended critique with satire. Twitter users Tracy Clayton, a writer at The Root, known online as Brokey McPoverty, along with user Pope Jeffus, helped spark the viral hashtag Paula's Best Dishes. The hashtag jokingly referenced her cooking show while inviting users to create sarcastic joke recipes that highlighted the racism allegations. Thousands of tweets flooded the platform, and the hashtag quickly climbed to the #1 trending topic on Twitter. Meanwhile, the fallout from the controversy had real-world consequences. Paula Deen lost major endorsement deals, television opportunities, and significant brand partnerships in the weeks following the scandal.
Got a problem with my hip.
Rachel Dolezal. Just 2 years later, Black Twitter would face one of the most bizarre racial controversies of the decade, giving them their new target. In 2015, Rachel Dolezal, the then president of the NAACP Spokane, Washington chapter, was publicly exposed by her biological parents as a white woman who had been presenting herself as Black for years.
Is that your dad?
Yeah, that's my dad.
This man right here is your father? Right there?
You have a question about that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I was wondering if your dad really is an African-American man.
That's a very, I don't know what you're implying.
Are you African-American?
I don't understand.
Good question.
I did tell you that, yes, that's my dad.
I do remember
And
this.
He was unable to come in January.
I don't understand
Are your parents,
the question.
Are they?
It was, so I saw this actually on Vine. I saw it snipped. It was like, "Are you African American?" It was like, I don't understand the question. Are you African American? Dude, I miss Vine so much. I know I'm so like millennial for that, but like you don't get it. You have to be there, and I miss it a lot.
White?
It was like the best for people who have like serious problems with stimming. I know that's like a new buzzword that people have like caught on to, but it's like a real thing. And I think like I don't know what it is about Vines that like give you the best things to stim to, but it's the fact that it loops and it's so abrupt. It's so like it's so reminiscent, nostalgic. I don't understand the question.
Complex answer.
Are you an African American woman?
I identify as Black. Rachel Dolezal, born white to white parents, explained in a live interview, even as a blonde-haired child, she identified with the Black.
Oh, hello. Let me see something. Oh, she can hop up. It's a waffle. It's a waffle. Hello. You said so much. Let me see my. I don't want her to attack me. She's a little aggressive. So I have to avoid eye contact. And also not talk. Hello. He used to speak with you. Okay, we're chilling. We're chilling up here. That's fine. Like, so that's with my stylus for my iPad. That's fun. We have this game now. And she just knocks it off the counter, and I have to put it back on the counter. And then she knocks it off again, and then I put it back on the counter. It's our game now. Can you see her? No, you can't. Oh. No, you cannot. She's right here, though.
Experience.
I was drawing self-portraits with the brown crayon instead of the peach crayon. That was how I was portraying myself.
The clip stunned the public
That
and
makes her
ignited
black?
immediate conversation across social media, news outlets, and civil rights circles. But once again, Twitter, particularly Black Twitter, became the epicenter of the response. Rather than simply expressing outrage, users found the clip to be hilarious and created the viral hashtag #AskRachel, turning the controversy into a form of communal commentary. The hashtag functioned as a satirical blackness quiz, where users jokingly tested Rachel's knowledge of shared African-American experiences. Tweets asked her to complete classic R&B and hip-hop lyrics, recall plot lines from shows like Martin, Good Times, and The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and identify everyday traditions familiar to many Black households, from repurposing shopping bags as trash liners to the names of items.
So on Black Twitter, they were talking about she's transracial, which is like, I feel like I was born in this skin, but I should be in this skin. So there was a whole movement, she should be able to be transracial. Other people are transracial. There's like hashtag wrong skin, where people were saying that I was born in this skin, my parents are this, but I identify with that.
This week, Black Twitter has been on fire. The revelation that Spokane, Washington NAACP leader Rachel Dolezal has been pretending to be a Black woman for several years caught many off guard, except for her parents, who outed her as being white.
But as racial tensions intensified in the mid-2010s, things got weirder. Pepsi. Corporations and mainstream media repeatedly misunderstood Black social movements altogether and crossed racial boundaries.
Was this
In
the Kendall Jenner
2017,
one?
Pepsi released a commercial starring reality television personality and model Kendall Jenner
Yeah.
that attempted to portray a protest as a unifying feel-good experience to sell soda. The ad showed Kendall leaving a photo shoot to join a racially
Kendall Jenner.
diverse group of
Dude,
protesters.
I think, I don't know if it was the same year, but she also, I don't think it pertains to Black Twitter. It pertains to Ballerina. Oh, it's a waffle on your camera. Oh. I like to call her sometimes just to see her run. She wore freaking point shoes. She was wearing point shoes and this photo shoot, and she wasn't over her box, and it was so dangerous and really bad. Oh my god. I miss my old Twitter, so you could go back and see my angry tweets on when Kendall did this, because I 100% was there for this.
For ultimately diffusing tension with police by handing an officer a can of Pepsi. Almost immediately, Black Twitter recognized the imagery as a tone-deaf appropriation of real-life protest movements, particularly those connected to the Black Lives Matter movement. Users flooded the timeline with memes, critiques, and historical comparisons, pointing out
stop
how the commercial
police
reduced
brutality
decades of
with one
activism,
can of Pepsi at a
police
time.
brutality
Dude.
protests, and racial injustice into a marketing aesthetic. The backlash was overwhelming, and within 24 hours, Pepsi pulled the commercial and issued a public apology, which was a clear demonstration of Black Twitter's influence and ability to hold global corporations accountable in real time. Christopher Dorner.
A high-stakes manhunt is intensifying in California as police scour the Los Angeles area in search of the man who allegedly killed 3 people in a revenge-motivated shooting rampage. But this is no ordinary manhunt. The man they are looking for was once a cop himself, armed, dangerous, and equipped with the same training as those tracking him. ABC's David Wright has the latest.
New images of fugitive Christopher Dorner taken by surveillance cameras. The trouble is, they were not taken today. This was 2 weeks ago in Irvine, not far from where Monica Kwan and her fiancé Keith Lawrence were murdered last
I
Sunday.
don't know about this one.
The Christopher Dorner manhunt remains one of the most intense and controversial moments
It sounds
in modern
familiar.
Southern California history. In February 2013, the country watched the state's largest manhunt unfold.
It sounds
Christopher
really
Dorner,
familiar.
a former LAPD officer and Navy reservist, declared what he described as a personal war against police corruption after being fired from the LAPD years earlier. Chris claims he had been terminated in retaliation for reporting excessive force by a fellow officer. Allegations that resonated deeply within communities already grappling with long-standing concerns about police brutality. The case quickly escalated into national headlines when he was linked to a series of
Yay!
killings. On February 3rd that year, 28-year-old Monica Kwan and her fiancé were found dead in Irvine, California. Investigators later connected him to the attack, believing the killings were acts of revenge against individuals he blamed for his dismissal from the police
just
force.
deleted it.
Soon after, Chris released an online manifesto listing multiple LAPD officers and public figures he accused of corruption, while outlining his plans for retaliation. Days later, the violence continued. He allegedly ambushed police officers, killing one and wounding another. As the surge intensified, he fled into the San Bernardino Mountains, sparking a massive multi-agency pursuit involving helicopters, SWAT teams, and roadblocks stretching
I don't
across
remember
Southern
any of this
California,
at all. I
and
don't even
even
remember what
extending
year
into
she said it
Mexico.
was.
While law enforcement agencies scrambled to locate Christopher Dorner, the unfolding crisis played out in real time across social media. There was a series of alarming mistakes by police. In the frantic effort to capture Chris, officers fired upon multiple innocent civilians driving pickup trucks that resembled his vehicle. 2 Hispanic women delivering newspapers were shot at, and Torrance police opened fire on a white man driving a similar truck. Miraculously, the victim survived.
There were 2 officer-involved shootings. They occurred within minutes of each other and within blocks of each other, and it now appears that both are cases of mistaken identity. Behind me, you can see out there in the distance a blue pickup truck out there. It is riddled with bullets. Now, LAPD officers were here overnight, and they were here to protect a fellow officer who lives in this area. We're being told he's a
God.
captain, and they worried that he could be targeted by
Unrelated.
Christopher Dorner.
Wait.
Well, this
Unrelated. But I've been through a shootout before, in my mom's house, and I don't remember. It was by PS38 in Queens. Was it PS30? I don't know if it's still PS38. I've been back trying to see if some of the things were the same, and the school's still there. But my house was on the corner, right in front of PS38. We were on the main level, and because I have PTSD from that, I sometimes get worried, like, that my neighbors are arguing, and I get a little scared that, like, a shootout will happen. I didn't realize it was PTSD until I was like, yeah, me constantly being worried that, like, someone is just gonna pull out a weapon and I'm gonna be, like, got through my, like, walls or something might be PTSD. That might be PTSD. Strong might, maybe. But yeah, those bullet holes, I just remember, like, we had like 5 in the back of the house, because you know how New York does their housing, it's like multifamily homes, but it's like different. Like, they were upstairs, we were on the main level, and we had somebody in the basement, or we used to, until they left, and then but I just remember, like, after that moment, or after that day, like, I always looked at the bullet holes in the back of the house. Like, that's right above my room, dude. Like, had they just, like, angled it down. Yeah, man. Yeah. I used to always look at it, and I would go back every summer I went back. I'd be like, they still haven't fixed the bullet holes. That's crazy. They just left them there. And then what the family upstairs did was leave everything. And so what they really did was they left everything in the house, and then eventually threw all the shit in the back of the house in the yard. So my bedroom had this full view of garbage. Like, it was like a dump in my backyard every day. And it was with my brother. I shared a room with my brother because it was only a 2-bedroom. So For the rest of that summer, we had garbage in the back of our house, in the backyard, which was like already not as useful. We should have been able to park our car back there, and we couldn't. We had to park it on the street. And then when they finally, because it was there for months, I think I had went back for like Thanksgiving or Christmas or something, and it was still there. And they finally got rid of it. And when they finally got rid of all the bull crap that was in the backyard, there were mice. And the mice that were in the rubble in the backyard came inside. So we had a mice infestation after that. It was so bad. It was so bad. It's not even funny. Like, me and my mom used to lay on the bed, because I used to sleep with my mom, because I think my Nana was staying at the house at that point, and she took my bed. And that was a really controversial time. But me and my mom used to lay awake looking at the ceiling and just hear like fucking mice running across like the plastic or trash or whatever we had on the ground. We used to hear them. Oh my god. Mm. I'm just like, I think a lot about my summers with my mom. But I don't know if I've thought about that externally in a while. We had, like, there were like roaches everywhere in New York at that point in time. Apparently they've absolved that issue. I didn't know that you could like somehow get rid of like cockroaches. You literally can't. They survive nuclear meltdowns. But they got rid of them. But at that point we had regular roaches, then we had big ass water bugs and mice. We had all of that. It sucked so much. Dude, the mice sucked so much. They used to get into the bread. They got into all the food. Oh my god, it sucked. And then my mom put like this like mouse trap in the kitchen one time because she was gonna try to catch some of it, because we kept telling our landlord. I don't even know what like issues with our landlord was, because like my mom always got you. It's like, I think it's like a thing to get into it with your landlord in New York. Like, it's like, I don't know. But I don't remember. I think our landlord like had like abandoned us or something. That's what they also do that a lot. They like just stop giving a fuck about the property and just abandon it altogether, and then all the whole building like falls apart pretty much. But I don't think we had anybody to come in and like get rid of the mice for a while, so my mom put a trap in the kitchen. Oh my god, and this was when I was like starting to like really love animals, and so we caught a mouse. But it was a baby. Oh my god, and I wanted to free it so bad, and my mom was like, "No, don't let it go. It's gonna grow big, and it's gonna have baby." And I was like, "But it's so little." It was so cute. And it just sat in there squealing for days. Oh my god. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna fucking throw up, because I was like, I wanted to free it so bad. And I used to try to go in there and like take it off the mouse trap, and I couldn't because it was so strong, and I would hurt it if I couldn't. Oh my god. I was so upset when it stopped crying. It stopped crying after a couple days. It was horrible. It was actually horrible. That was actually terrible. That was horrible. Why did I have to go through that? You know where my friends were? At dance camp in Panama City at the beach with their families. I used to not be able to tell my like grandparents, like I would have, because we had phone call visitations, and so Mimi would call me. I wasn't even able to talk to Mimi and Pop Up every week because my mom was really, really picky about when I could talk to them. But I couldn't tell them because my mom would make me sit in front of her while I would be on the phone with them, and I wanted to be like, guys, guess what? I wanted to tell them so bad what was going on that summer, and I couldn't. So I got home, man. I let the chopper sing. I was like, Mimi, we had a da-da-da, and we had a drop, and we had an army crawl, and she's like sitting there mortified listening to all of this, and I'm like, yo, I had a crazy ass time. Like, it was like, I can't imagine being a parent and like having to hear all that. Like, oh my god, Mimi probably used to be like, she probably has. I have summer anxiety, right? I have seasonal depression, seasonal anxiety, seasonal depression, but I have anxiety year round, but it gets worse in the summer. I have a lot of anxiety, but I didn't think that Mimi may have also had a lot of anxiety having to send me into such an unpredictable environment. Yeah. She used to tell me before getting on the plane, it was such an emotional time every time I had to board a flight. She used to tell me, make good choices. And that would be like the last thing I heard. So I'd be walking down the tunnel, like thinking about how I'm not going to see them for a long time. And I'm like really upset because I want to stay home and with my grandparents. And like she'd be like, make good choices. And I'd be like, I kind of do that by default because I'm a fucking dork and I don't like, I'm not like as much of a troublemaker as I was when I lived in Houston, so sure. Okay, I have PTSD with bullet holes in items. I think anybody would. No, because the artsy non-black people like to post it on their Instagrams like it's some sort of like cool little edgy thing. Like, nah, bro. But yeah, random backstory.
Truck resembled the suspect's vehicle, and the officers opened fire.
It was nearly a catastrophic mistake. Inside that truck were two women on their daily newspaper delivery route. One suffered gunshot wounds to her back, the other shot in the hand.
Jesus.
Both would recover.
Mistaken for a killer, during the manhunt for rogue ex-cop Christopher Dorner, a mother and daughter were out delivering newspapers. Well, suddenly, they found themselves in the crosshairs of the LAPD. Tonight, KCAL's Chris Holmstrom speaks to them about the night that would change their lives forever.
Moments later, just a few blocks away, Torrance police responding to the first shooting spot a dark-colored pickup leaving the scene. Believing the vehicle may be Dorner's, they fired at the driver.
Just starting to wake up, and all of a sudden I hear a bam, 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 and then a big bang.
The driver was not hit. Later, millions of dollars in legal settlements would be paid out to the victims of both these shootings.
It was during this period that social media users began using dark humor as a way to process fear and critique law enforcement behavior. The phrase, "Don't shoot, I'm not Chris Dorner," quickly spread across Twitter and Facebook, evolving
I was
into
not
a
there for
viral
this.
meme. Images circled showing people holding handwritten signs on their cars and wearing the t-shirts with similar messages. At the same time, his story sparked another controversial online phenomenon. A small but vocal group of supporters began portraying him as a whistleblower or anti-corruption figure. Many users condemned the violence and loss of life, but at the same time, Chris's manifesto ignited widespread discussions about systemic racism and corruption within policing institutions, and he gained a bit of a fan base. Facebook
know that
pages and
face.
online forums
I've
dedicated
seen
to
that
Chris
picture.
gained thousands of followers. The saga ultimately ended on February 12, 2013, when law enforcement cornered
February 12th, 2013. What was I doing on February 12th, 2013? Wanting my crush to text me back in 7th grade. Harlem Shake. Were we doing the Harlem Shake that year? Not on Twitter. I was not allowed on Twitter. My mom was on Twitter, so I wasn't allowed on Twitter until I made my own Twitter account a year later. Secretly. It was to follow the Macon boys. I made a Twitter to follow the Macon boys. February 12th, 2013. R-E-S-P-C-T. What you want? I still don't have my recital tapes. I went to my storage unit a few days ago, and I just look at the corner where I think they are. I think they're there. But there's a lot to get into that corner. I don't have the physical capability to just like work all that out and then possibly find my recital tapes because I don't know if they're back there. I think they're back there. But that could shine light on where I was February 12th, 2013.
him inside a remote mountain cabin. After a standoff, the cabin caught fire, and authorities later recovered his...
Definitely in 7th grade, excited for competition season. Maybe we had... Was that the first time we did Celebrity? I think the first time we went to Celebrity was when I was in 7th grade, and we did Respect, and we had our production when in the summertime when the weather was stop. This is why I want my recital tapes, because I can't remember what dances we did what year immediately like I usually can. Okay, production. Oh, that lover, stop! I need to watch my recital tape so bad. So bad. It's not funny. Like, it's really not funny. It's not funny.
Names. In the aftermath, his case left behind more than headlines, and his image is widely used on social media by people to express their opposition of American police and corruption.
All the love production.
They need to know that we're paying attention.
Respect.
And they need to know...
Little Miss Invisible! Little Miss Invisible.
They need to know that people will come together like they do. And that's why I'm here. Like, people have been telling this story already. You know, so when people talk about Chris Dorner and how he...
That was Born to Be Wild.
Like, people have already written books. People have already written
Born to Be
letters.
Wild.
You know, these are grown people functioning in society.
I think those were my only dances. Boat Nana was that year, but I wasn't in Boat Nana, but I really wanted to be in Boat Nana.
Somewhere else. So how are these bad people?
Shaken in the orange
This was big yesterday. Rapper, reality TV star Bow Wow became at the center of a social media storm. He posted this picture. Now, here's Bow Wow. He also goes as Shad Moss. Here's the picture.
Dude, he was just trending the other day. Something. I forgot why. He looked a little aged, so to speak. It was funny.
Instagram. Looks like he got off his car, went into his Gulfstream 5 there, and he wrote, "Travel day, NYC press run for growing up hip hop." It's like he's going to promote a show. Let's go. That's what he posts, okay? Then we see this post. This is a user on Snapchat.
Oh my God, I remember
That's
this.
Bow Wow right there, and he writes, so this guy, Lil Bow Wow, was on my flight to New York, but on Instagram, he posted a picture of a private jet captioned, "Traveling to New York today, shaking my head."
Oh.
This story goes one step further. Leave it up to the internet to drill down deeper. They do a reverse Google search on the picture that he posted initially. What do they come up with? That's lifted from a Florida-only transportation company.
Oh.
Wow. That's the same shot right
That's
there.
some hater shit right
Bow Wow
there.
Challenge. Flex culture refers to the online practice of displaying wealth, success, and luxury as a form of social currency. Private jets, designer clothing, exotic vacations, luxury cars, and VIP access became visual shorthand for success. The more extravagant the lifestyle appeared, the more influence a celebrity or influencer seemed to hold.
Shit
But
was
celebrities have
not
been exposed for fake flexing, thanks to hyper-observant digital detectives. And Bow Wow's 2017 private jet controversy became one of the most iconic examples. The Bow Wow Challenge was born when he posted an Instagram photo showing a luxury private jet, implying he was traveling in a high roller fashion. By this time, his career wasn't what it was 15 years prior, and court records said he wasn't bringing...
They already covered Bow Wow's career timeline in a previous video, which was also interesting because I totally was... I mean, I was like... I started to become sentient, I think, around his peak career. I think. But I didn't have a crush on him. I was too young. I was way too young. I think girls born in like... Or girls and guys born in like 1995, 96, 97 would have more to say on Bow Wow and their crush on him. I was
much income.
I was worried about cartoons, and I just didn't have a... The earliest crush I can think of is the guy who played Peter Pan. the live action Peter Pan. That's the only one I can think of.
When a passenger on the commercial flight Bow Wow was actually taken, snapped a photo of him sitting in coach and posted
It was embarrassing to have crushes. It was so embarrassing to have a crush when you were like barely like functioning like as a human. It's like, wow. What is this feeling?
Right. The internet wasted no time connecting the dots by finding the photos on Google, and the embarrassment went viral almost instantly. Social media users began roasting Bow Wow by creating the hashtag Bow Wow Challenge, a meme format.
Yo, Bryce Hall's getting dunked online right now, and it's so funny. What the fuck? I want to scroll through some of those stuff. I was thinking about scrolling through some of my like tweets or some tweets while live because I don't have my old account anymore, and my old account had a lot of ex-workers, quote unquote, and I have a problem with it. I didn't get your money, but I couldn't scroll online because unless I went in to censor it, which I probably could have done. Now that I'm like thinking in hindsight, but I did think about scrolling on Twitter because
versus reality.
I'm a scroller.
The challenge
on
encouraged
Twitter.
users to post side-by-side images, one portraying an aspirational, glamorous, or fake lifestyle, and the other revealing the far more relatable or humorous truth. Ironically,
I definitely want to do some. Actually, what do I want to do? I wanted to play Apex while it was still earlier in the night, even though it's probably all the sweaty players have probably hopped on already. I'm fucked. Earlier, it was like it's easier to play earlier in the day because everyone on the west side of the globe plays, and we're all asked, so it's easier to play with them as opposed to people on the other side of the globe, which are just really sweaty. They're so sweaty for no reason, and it's so difficult to even get a little bit into the game. I think that's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. And then what I will do, because I don't have any lighting for my couch, and I don't want to move any lighting to my couch right now. I'm too lazy. I'm way too lazy. I guess I'll have to change this to bump in. Yes. Dude, I played the nastiest game earlier. Changed my topics. Oh, snap. Does that work? I just realized my lighting for... my sunroom kind of helps. Damn, can I change this at all? Midstream? Damn, that's so annoying.
Woo! They'll go where I tell them to go.
A little personal.
It's all for death out there. Now that, I understand.
I can win this thing with one eye closed, or both eyes closed. Hell, I don't even have to show up.
You know what I look like? Come find me.
You can see the arcane energy.
Hey, I think yep.
You can't beat the view from up here.
So, what I'll do? Play a couple of these games.
Yes. And my boozles at the ready.
Let me in.
Setting up my decoy. Look out, grenade. I'm down. Driving myself. Much longer. Back down.
That was loud as fuck.
Another small child Careful. Wait, let me help you get those fangs out
I
of
hate
here.
this weapon.
My brain's down.
I don't want to change it.
I'm back. I mean, I never left.
I don't know what they did to the alternator, but it does not snap like it did previous seasons. What am I supposed to do with this? I'm gonna rock with this car for a second. I like the car.
For that, enemy landing right on top of me.
Snap,
So
this is
rude.
no bit.
We've got an initial ring closest. I'm great landing nearby.
Screw it!
It's what they want to do on attention.
Enemy landing near me.
Oh my god, that's crazy. I need to go to my Nemi. Every time I get my Nemi, I snap. I'll snap happened with the Nemi earlier, and then I found...
Another squad pouncing on us.
Got me.
One, I'm down. That's on me. 30 seconds to go. Letting fences.
Enemy landed near me.
Got a second win.
Here for an autograph?
Get out of
Enemy. I'm in trouble. Reloading. I'm done.
Enemy landing near me.
Don't worry. I didn't die.
Okay, enemy landed in my personal bubble.
Back up.
Send a decoy.
Shield.
You're gonna left. Why? We were gonna snap.
Down to mark.
Attention. The kill leader has
Enemy landing near me. Kill leader killed.
People like
More
people
enemy
disconnect and
landing
then come back.
near me. You got bamboozled. Wake up, rings move. Teams up front.
Opening fire. Shattered the prey shield.
Look at your enemy. Look at your enemy. Look at your enemy. No.
The prey is down.
Where'd they go? Where'd they go? I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, enemy landed in my personal bubble.
That would've been so cool if I could stay up there.
Enemy landing right on top of me. Taking him out with the decoy.
Took down some prey. Back to mark.
Oh, that's so
Okay,
far.
enemy landed in my personal. Care package over there.
Fuck. I should totally go and get it.
Taking fire. And back to mark. Recharging shield. Reloading.
Wow, this is a really, really long zip line.
Moving tackle for a better angle.
I'm gonna get this goddamn. Please, nobody else land to get this Buster rifle. I don't even have my shields charged. It's that serious. Ooh, missed it. Ooh. Wow, this is so fucking far. I should have just gotten got so I could land over here. I know what this is. There's a grav cannon.
Don't be afraid. Recharging shields.
Oh no. What? What?
Getting a fresh angle.
So far! I'm gonna replace my car with it.
attention. There is a new kill leader.
Oh my god, this is so fucking far. They do this on purpose.
Prey tagged. Take him down. Tags some prey. I cracked his target shield.
The kill leader has been eliminated.
Launching to a new angle.
Round 2. Beginning new countdown.
Opening fire on our prey. Reloading.
Stocking complete. Attention. A wildcard slot has been unlocked.
Time to snap a little bit.
Took down some prey.
New kill leader
There's
appointed.
a
This weapon make me look scarier? I bet it does.
but I don't want to go find it.
I back to mark. Getting shot at. Shatter the prey shield.
Give him my shield to recharge.
Hold one down. And the herd gets thinner.
New kill leader.
I kind of want to mimic.
Attention. There is a
The last man standing. Our last hope. A lone wolf hunting the other murdered people.
Oh, my teammate doesn't leave. Please don't leave. I'm coming back, I swear.
More space for drones, Daves. The more the merrier. And the murder reaper.
Got a second wind.
Okay, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there and give Lois her.
Don't worry. I didn't die. You would have smelled me if I had.
There's an octane nearby. People are moving in zones. Maybe I should stay over here anyway.
Let's check it over there.
I've got an angle. Moving there.
Reloading.
Tagged and half of the bag. I back to mark.
No way! They put 2 gas bags under me to fucking loot me! I hate you.
Maybe I should use that self-revive I stashed? Yeah.
rifle being delivered.
Maybe I should use that self-revive I
Okay,
stashed?
I'm so fucked.
Yeah.
Reloading.
I could use this self-revive instead of the old. I'm reviving myself. That was close, like the actually died version of close. You know what, let's not talk about this. Give me my shield to recharge.
I need shield.
Fuck. Here's the rescue. This place needs a little more.
I gotta get out of here.
Killed an enemy.
You either killed a lot or you're wild and lucky.
Recharging shield. You got bamboozled.
I only have one left. I have one left. Where's the last Oh, that wasn't a good one. That wasn't a good one.
Sending out my decoy.
Taking fire.
No, no, no.
Down some prey. Reloading.
just me
shit.
left.
That's
I
Now
really
I'm in
did
the
not get shot. Dang it.
The kill leader has been eliminated.
Give him my shield to recharge.
There's another one around right there. Oh, shit.
I need shield.
Damn.
Just a mental ring close, and I'm talking to
Mythic right
myself.
there.
Fantastic.
Okay, that's my left. I can do it. Bitch! Are you kidding me? Oh, annoying.
Rings close. 45 seconds. Give him my shield to recharge.
Back to hard range. Opening fire on our prey.
Okay, Vinny.
Another squad shooting at us. Focus up at it.
Set up the
Shattered the
decoy.
prey shield.
How do I know I'm not the decoy? 30 seconds.
Oh,
Rings
was that a
close.
Valk?
Recharging my shield.
It was not a buster. I thought it was a buster.
You got bamboozled.
I hate this fucking weapon, dude. I want my Nini!
Fire. Got a tag on the prey. Shattered the prey shield. Ring closing in 10 and it's just a shot away. Shattered the prey shield.
Dude, where is my
Down to
Nini?
prey. Launching to a new angle. Getting shot at.
Dude, I have no fucking. Oh my god, I have no. Oh, I have two.
Back
Two
together
nades.
in my prey.
Shit.
My prey is down. Recharging my shield.
Gravity launcher here. But that care package has some gear for us.
Wow.
Taking fire.
Hey, just me.
That's on me.
Now I really need to not get shot. Bam to the bam. I'm running out of ideas.
Where's the. Oh, there it is. Is it already landing? Hasn't landed yet.
Got another shot.
Attention. Respawn completed soon.
Don't worry. I just died.
Decoy.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Dude, people are like fiends for this weapon.
Give him my shield to recharge. You got bamboozled. Reloading.
Oh my god, dude.
Recharging shields.
30 seconds left and the ring's close. Just try and hide without my tag on you. I'm left on shield. They're hitting me.
Enemy kill. I took care of it. Don't worry.
Recharging shield.
What is my teammate doing? That's why you're not going to be able to use it for more than one time.
Recharging shield.
Oh, she's back. She is. Yep, she is. Yep, she is. You're fine. Yep. I did not get to use Nemi that whole match.
Yo, go my ultimate.
I would like to use Nemi. What? Oh.
And fighting as conduit, Rowena Valentina Coffee Divina. Oh, it's my turn.
Listen, I've been training all day, so it's about time that, we do some fighting.
Let the games begin. Oh, I can't wait.
I'll play this one match, and then I have to make a bowl of yogurt. It's already too late for me to want to get. Actually, I might get that dinner first.
Enemy landing near me.
What the fudge? Okay, right. I think I'm just gonna go get it. I'm gonna order it. I need to order it now. I have this thing where sometimes if I'm too late when it comes to eating my yogurt, because I like to eat my yogurt before dinner. Or if I eat it, where the fuck is my gun? I haven't seen it in the last couple of matches.
Enemy touchdown by me.
I don't know because of the time of day.
Marker shield. Rival engineering. Down to enemy. Opponent landed near me. That's just bad strategy.
It's all good. I got this. Or is this just...
So I don't. Oh, there it is. Finally. goodness, this is the weapon I was looking for this whole match. Or the whole last match, rather.
Oh man, we lost one. Now I
There we
have
go.
to
Now
work.
let's go ahead and head first.
It's not bad.
Now let's go ahead first.
45 seconds. Range not too far. I'm okay with that.
Need to recharge my shields. Enemy shield broken. Okay, back. That was a close call. Close. Downed an enemy. Focus. I killed an opponent. Reloading.
Where's everybody? What the hell?
Broken enemy
Why would you do that?
Going out, Star. Arch Star out.
I need shields.
Whoa, they're so low. It's not funny.
Give me my shield to recharge.
Not even funny. It's not even funny. It's not funny.
You got bamboozled. Lucky us. Inside this next ring.
Girl, get out of here. You're trying to dump me when my teammates around the corner. Yo, they're so low. What the fuck? Come here. Damn.
Dang, looks like it's just us.
Ooh. Get him.
I'm taking shots.
I hate this fucking purple scope on this. I have to take it off. I can't do it.
I'm back. What is it?
Bad news. I'm down. I'm reviving myself. I think it's the last man standing. The last hope. The lone wolf. Hunting
No. Okay.
I'm
God
down.
damn it. I hate when they thirsty like that. Even though I just did it less than a minute ago with my teammate. It only matters what it's gonna be.
Down an enemy. Killed an enemy.
Alright, I'm back. I left. I've been here the whole time. What? What are you looking at? Hey, now, another squad coming.
Too fast.
Recharging shields.
Oh, I just realized the Buster Rifle is nearby.
Let's go over there. Here, back over there.
Where is it? No. It's over there. Fuck. Okay, hold on. If I go here, I'm gonna get shot. I'm just gonna land over there. Y'all had one job and to stay alive for 10 seconds! I wanted to get the Buster Rifle.
Underestimate me
Way
and
too
pay the price.
sketch handle they've got there.
Lara Bonnet, I'm ready for a match.
Alright, I'm gonna be honest. I'm afraid. I'm really afraid. I'm just kidding. Nothing scares me. 걱정 마. I'll find you.
Your choice is pointless. None of this matters. Start off strong at this spot.
Let's find something good.
Why? My phone number is not in my Instagram, so why the fuck is it showing me people that are in my contacts? Don't piss me off. I hate that shit because we all know that if your phone number is in your profile, it's gonna send your post to your contacts, and my contacts are full of haters!
Enemy landing right on top of me. I'm down.
Not gonna say this was too easy, but I know that one.
Enemy landed nearby. HSC is back in the fray.
Contacts are full of people that just want to see me lose!
But I'm back. I mean, I never left. Definitely didn't get killed. Been here the whole time. All right, let's do this.
No weapons in here. More weapons in there!
New kill leader. Soon to be me.
That's fine. Or we're on this side. Or... Yep, now it's fine.
Shot at an enemy shield. fire. Shattered an enemy shield. Enemy down.
I'm running out of ideas. Making contact here.
Damn, bro. Ah, shit.
Recharging shields. Just us now. I'm
What's
down.
going on? I thought I could catch one of them.
You and me now.
How about this way?
I couldn't leave so many treasures behind.
Are you kidding me?
I hope I didn't help us. Sorry about that.
Oh.
Another squad attacking. Time's up. Everyone must go in. Now.
I thought that we could
Bam
make
goes
this
the
last
boozle.
time.
I'm down.
Bad news. I'm down.
I just realized I'm not moving in time,
I
so
do love a good hot
I'm
mess.
definitely gonna get got.
Yours is that kind.
I play a whole match like this. I will not be able to do this. This is not gonna work. Oh my god, I need my whole arm!
I'm back. I mean, send it out another me.
You are going to get down.
Reloading. Charging shields. Care package over there.
Where is it? Where is it? Oh, damn. Not bad.
I cracked it. I'm down. Go with me. Over here.
I'm gonna swap out my
They underestimated me. Perfect.
because the flatline
Recharging shields.
is less forgiving to girls who go without recoil.
Sending out another me. Shoot, no clock.
No!
Oh man, we lost
No,
one.
do
Might
not.
have to do
Do
extra
not.
work.
I'm on a mission right now and you're not gonna ruin it.
And never quit.
You got bamboozled.
Recharging shields.
Get it.
You can't keep me down.
Get it.
That's that.
Woohoo! I got it! Okay, my teammates are over
We
here.
got another thumbs down.
Okay, my teammates. The fuck? The fuck? I got nobody. How the fuck does that work?
Reloading. Enemy down.
Oh my god. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it right now. Stop.
Recharging my shield.
Why am I not getting any? You know what? I'm just gonna wait for other people to show up. I'm just gonna wait for other people to show up. Please keep sliding. Yes! Woo!
This weapon is enhanced.
Yes.
Beautiful. Dangerous. Recharging shield.
Does anybody know why it's not working? I just used 2 clips on nothing. That made me mad. Alright.
Kill leader eliminated.
Just gonna sit up here and not. I'm just gonna sit up here and wait. Don't piss me off, dude. I've been wasting this Buster rifle on nothing.
Warning. Room closing.
Don't piss me off.
Already in the next ring. I smell victory. Kind of smells like. Is that pork chops?
Where's the next Buster?
Funny.
Why aren't they telling us?
Attention. Buster rifle being delivered.
I bet that care package has some sweet gear for us.
Where is it?
Buster rifle here. Mythic.